Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and to insert extraneous material in HJRS 44.
Without objection, so ordered.
I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. HJRS 44 provides for congressional disapproval for the rule submitted by the Biden ATF relating to factoring criteria for firearms in which attached stabilizing braces. On January 31st of 2023, the ATF issued a final rule that effectively bans pistol stabilizing braces nationwide. The ATF's rule redefined a firearm with an attached stabilizing brace as a short-barreled rifle subject to regulation under the Gun Control Act of 1968 and the National Firearms Act of 1934. Let's be clear about what's happening here today. With one stroke of a pen, unelected bureaucrats in Biden's ATF changed regulatory definitions that will turn millions of law-abiding citizens into felons overnight. That's a fact. If the owners of the roughly 40 million stabilizing braces in circulation today did not obtain a special registration surrender or destroy their brace or turn their brace into the ATF by May 31st, 2023, then they could now face criminal penalties and up to 10 years in federal prisons with fines of up to $250,000. This isn't happening because Congress passed a law or because a judge issued a ruling. This is an example of the executive branch making law. This is a federal agency usurping the legislative authority that Congress has under the Constitution. Congressional Democrats couldn't pass a bill that outlawed pistol stabilizing braces, so the Biden administration has utilized executive fiat to achieve their desired outcome. To make matters worse, the rule directly contradicts a prior 2012 determination made by the Obama ATF. President Obama's ATF said that a firearm equipped with a stabilizing brace would not be subject to the National Firearms Act controls. The ATF says one thing for a decade and then does another, which will then turn millions of law-abiding citizens into felons literally overnight. Now, American citizens who own these pistol stabilizing braces and relied on the statements made by the ATF are in violation of federal law and are subject to serious criminal penalties. The Second Amendment is imbued in the Bill of Rights for a reason. It preserves the First Amendment and all other inalienable rights afforded to the American people. We don't need to reimagine a Second Amendment. We need to curtail it. And we most certainly won't be repealing it with the 28th Amendment. This ATF rule is an affront against the rights of the American citizen and an assault on the Second Amendment and must be defeated. This resolution will nullify the ATF rule and further protect one of our most basic rights and reclaim Congress's lawmaking authority given to us by our Constitution. I urge my colleagues to support the resolution, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman